welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Karma. I'm actually coming to you guys with a success story, but before I tell you my success story, right, I want to tell you something else. So, one of my dogs died today. One of my dogs died today, and it was actually my 6 year old's dog. So, it was just very hard and very emotional for like my two youngest kids. They took it very hard. They cried for hours. We like had a little funeral and everything earlier, and so I was like in like that frame of mind, just like being sad for the kids and just thinking about the dog and stuff. And so and amidst all that, my friends call me to hang out river, so I go and I hang out, and and my SP shows up or whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, whatever, because I seen him at my party. So my SP shows up, so he sits by me and stuff. So we're so it's like me, my SP, my homegirl, my other friend. So then my homegirl ends up leaving because she has to go to work early in the morning. So I'm like, okay. And then my other homeboy ends up leaving because he got to be to work in the morning. So it gets down to like it's just me and my SP and then like other people, that are there hanging. But so basically it's me and my SP hanging. So and we were just like talking, stuff, chopping up, joking. And just, it felt really, really, it felt like old times, right? And then, but mind you, in the midst of all this, I still kind of like thinking about the dog, thinking about the kids. So it's like I always do videos on grief and manifestation. Like, I don't think that grief will mess up your manifestation, but you still a state that you're in, right? Because you're still a human. So, but I ended up telling my SP, that the dog had died and stuff. So he's like, oh, so I guess he can kind of, just so he can understand that, like, why I was feeling a little sad. Like, I was having fun. And it was just like we talked, right? And then like I tried to leave y'all like 3 different times. My SP kept being like, no, don't leave, sit down. He was like offering me drinks, offering me, just everything. He tried to give me. So I ended up staying like an hour longer than I wanted to stay, but I was tired because this time changing is um messing with my sleep pattern. But tonight was definitely a success story. I mean, because he was just like flirting with me, all on me, just, didn't want me to leave, couldn't get enough of me, wanted to spend all his little free time with me. And I do affirm that, like, they do get your energy and they do get your thoughts and they do get your manifestations. And it's funny because he was like clingy tonight. And it's kind of funny, it just reminds me of the old him because, well, not the old him, but just reminds me like he's always clingy with me. Like, it's cute to me. I mean, it doesn't bother me, because sometimes I clingy and sometimes I'm not. So I get it. But and like it was like if I wasn't like sad about the dog, I probably would have stayed and hung out with him longer. But it's just been a long, exhausting day from having a dog, finding the dog. Had some died in his sleep because they all said the dog was laid on the couch and then went to sleep. And then when they went to go check on the dog was gone. Like so, I passed away in her sleep. So, um, that was a long emotional day, and it was just like so funny. Like I was enjoying the top of my SP. I was laughing back and flirting back, but I still was just thinking about the dog and the kids in the back of my mind. So and now I'm back home. So now our dog is gone. We end up burying. It's a little chihuahua, so burying it in the backyard and I love my 6 year old is really taking it hard, but so it's like I know I should be like so excited about the movie with my SP because like tonight was like the first time me and him have kicked it one on one in a while and just like vibed and chilled and smoked and talked and joked around and listened to music, just really really chill, just us two. And it felt cool, it was like, and it felt natural. It just felt like, something we do, like, so. And it was like literally like he kept begging me to stay, like my SP wanted me to stay with him, but like I said, I just had a long emotional day today, so I really couldn't. I just didn't have no more energy left for, like I gave it what I could, but I like even my like I see my eyes right now, y'all. Really, I'm so sleepy, but I wanted to give y'all this video before I went to bed tonight. But they do get your thoughts. The scenarios that you're putting in your head, that you're not delusional. They do come true. Your wants want you, right? Just don't give up. Just keep persisting. Like, I mean, and they do conform. They do conform. Your SP conforms to your thoughts. You don't have to worry. Don't even think about none of the old stuff. Just think about all the good stuff, and then that's what keeps on continuously showing up in your 3D. So it's been a process. It's been a long journey. I never doubted anything though, because I know like this SP specifically, like I always tell you guys, like I manifested him back so many times. So I mean, it's just definitely like they get like your SP, they get your energy. The energy that you put out towards them is what they're gonna respond to. So it doesn't matter what you're saying, right? What your thoughts that you put into this energy field are what are going to come to fruition. Fruition. So and it's funny. I'm still thinking about the dog because I like that. Like right now, it's kind of like precedence over this SP, I guess, whatever. But it was like I feel like I manifested the dog passing away in his sleep because like the other day I was thinking like I got a lot of dogs like, and I was like I should get rid of them, and I was like I ain't gonna get rid of them. What am I talking about? Then I was like it's a lot to handle because as I have two dogs and two cats, and then when my daughter, she's 18 but she doesn't live here, but when she comes home she brings her two dogs too, so it's like it'd be a lot. But that didn't mean that my dog should pass in the dog's sleep. But so that's why I'll be like, that's why I tell you I'll be mindful of your thoughts. Like it wasn't a dominant thought. I love that little dog, and I'm hurt. I'm hurt for my kids because they're just crying, and then like I had to like explain to my 6-year-old about death and everything, and then from like see the dog because they had like went. She was going to go pick the dog. She was like the dog was sleeping too long, and I was like, okay, so 6-year-old, so you're gonna go mess with the dog, and that's when you discovered the dog actually pass in sleep. But I mean, nevertheless, but I'm not gonna say that all my stuff. I think crazy stuff all the time, so I'm glad that all my dominant thoughts do not create. But I can't see how this was created. But I didn't want to lose my dog. I mean, I was just overwhelmed with all the pets, but it was fine. We're handling it. It's just those kids love that dog. So and now my daughter, my baby's like she wants another dog. And I'm just like emotionally cannot even get another dog right now. Like plus, I mean, plus we still have our other dog, and plus my daughter comes her other two dogs. So actually, my daughter has three other dogs. Actually, my daughter has three other dogs. So it'd be when my daughter's here, it'd be a lot of dogs right there. But it's so quiet now with Princess. This is the first night with Princess gone, and she usually be barking when I come home. She barks when I come home. She wasn't barking. Wasn't no barking when I came home. So, anyways, y'all, yeah, tonight was actually a success story. It was like me and my SP just had a long ass one-on-one session, and he showed up being exactly how I affirm that he shows up whenever I see him, all the time when I see him, anytime I see him. This is the treatment that I get from him. He gives me whatever I want. He's a very nice man, very hospitable, very accommodating, very a detail orientated. Like my SP, he is like that guy in my eyes, right? So, he was just being himself and I was being myself and we was just clicking, we was just vibing, so we did, right? So I just want to tell y'all my little success story for tonight because things are always working in my favor and things are always working in your favor, right? So never give up on your manifestation. Well, you guys, I'm gonna lay down because I'm still sad about the dog. I'm sad about the dog. Like, I'm happy about the movement. I'm happy about the me and my SV kicking it tonight. I mean, we kicked it for like 2 hours. Like, we like just kicked it, listening to music, smoking, chilling. Like, kicked it right. And I feel really good. I feel like it could have went further tonight, right? But because of how I'm feeling about the dog, I really just wanted to come home, get this video to y'all, and then take my makeup off and then go to bed, you know. Because I know in the morning when my baby wake up, she going to be asking me about that dog. And I have to probably deal with that again in the morning with her and just everything. So I'm just trying to let all the emotions from today just get out of my system, go to sleep and wake up. And tomorrow can be a brand new day. Anyways, YouTube, I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all so much. Things are always working in y'all favor, and you can create anything you want, whether it's by visualizing, speaking it, scripting it, writing it down, whatever it is, your dream can come true. Okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.